All right, you are looking live at Skidmore-Tynan ISD, the Dubo Special Event Center here in Skidmore-Tynan, home of the Bobcats, home of the Lady Cats. On this Monday night, I'm not normally on Monday night, but Coach Pena asked, "What are you doing Monday night?" And I said, "I'm watching Monday Night Football." And I said, "No, I'm not. I'm going to come over here and broadcast 3 games on tap for tonight." We've got, as you're looking at them right now, 7th grade is out there practicing at the moment, and they're going to take on the red team, if you will. We got purple, and mostly purple tonight. A little bit of gold in there somewhere. There's a little gold trim, but red and white is in the form of the Three Rivers Bulldogs. So we're going to start off with 7th grade action. 7th grade A team against the 7th grade A team from Three Rivers. And if I'm correct, Coach Pena mentioned they're 2-1, and I believe the 8th grade is 3-0. But nonetheless, they're 5-1 altogether for 7th and 8th grade. But if I have them backwards, I apologize. But you're going to see the action is happening tonight. And so, hey, Mr. Bernie Stein. Hey, from the officiating, you can come up here and talk with me a little bit. No, come on up here, Bernie.
Sure, what's up?
We kind of had the camera pointing at the Bobcats because I'm here with ST Bobcat Nation. And so you come in here from the officiating perspective.
Right.
You can get a little bit closer to the... And how does it feel coaching these young kids, 7th grade, 8th grade? Mr. Bernie Sines, by the way, I'm interviewing him here, a good friend of mine.
Well, the most important thing about this age group is they feed off the coach. That's their foundation. So it's important that we as coaches have to realize that we need to be constructive on everything we do. Whenever there's a correction, I have a rule of thumb is you say 3 things they did right and 1 thing they need to work on. And that way, it builds their confidence. When you still get it across, hey, we need to work on this, and the other thing. And believe it or not, it takes its toll. It goes a long way. I still have kids that I coached over 30 years ago, and they still see me and they call me coach.
That's good.
And that's good. The impact that we have, because we have a chance to help mold these young men and women to be productive adults.
Absolutely. So I have a couple of questions. One of them being that they're like, this is 7th grade, and then we're going to do 8th grade. I'm kind of used to the high school level or junior varsity. Do you adjust your calls a little bit differently as they're still learning a little bit?
In my sport, I do football and I do softball. I do, but only when I talk to the coach ahead of time. This early in the season, it's something I'll get together with a pre-game conference and say, "Hey, coach, how do you want us to handle this? Do you want us to be extra tough on them, like a regular season game, or what would you like?" From there, you take a path of how you're going to do it. But yes, definitely you get with the coaches a lot of times. Like right now, I'm here with Eloy Rodriguez from Beeville. We're going to be officiating some softball, and the other team called in, so we're not having the first game, so we're going to do the second game at 6:45. So we come in here to do this, and it's just important that we see that and get ahead and say, okay, this is the first part of the season. We're going to be very careful. We're not going to call like he left early, she left early. That's an out.
Right.
And I would imagine that the coaches here got together with the officials, say, hey, we might let them every once in a while take an extra step on a travel. We'll be careful with the 3 seconds in the key. Things of that nature. But I would imagine that that's something they would be doing.
And again, my apologies. You're going to be over at the softball field.
Yes.
But so now the second question deals with that. And I asked Coach Pena, who's tougher? Who's easier to coach? The boys or the girls? The young ladies or the young men? And in your case, I know this is a very lighthearted question. We don't want to get real deep. But what are your thoughts on officiating, say, the girls versus the boys?
Really, I think that I've seen, because I officiate baseball as well, and I officiate softball. I do college softball. I officiate that. And really, believe it or not, the ones that are a little bit harder to handle, I think, are the guys.
That's what Coach said.
And I really believe that. I mean, I played baseball in high school, and we were probably harder than Because for us, we're like,
Yeah.
we're trying to be the machismo, like, well,
Your athleticism
a little
shows
swagger.
more.
And the girls are out there to say, look, I'm going to play. I'm going to show that I'm just as good as a guy, but I'm going to have fun.
Absolutely.
That's my perspective.
Well, I'm having a blast, Bernie. Just calling what I see, and I don't always call it exactly. Like in your case, you get some good, and you get some days. I'm sure you maybe, hey, I could have done better on my calls, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing here. But well, go have fun. I might go see you a little later because the softball girls were asking me, hey, are you going to be over there? Are you going to be over here? I said I can't be in both places, but. Since the first one was, you said the first one was canceled or something?
Today was canceled.
There was George West
And then today's going to be, the second one's going to be Mathis.
Mathis. Yeah, Coach Gonzalez was telling me that. I said, I can't be there, Coach, but I'll try to be there a little bit. So that does me a favor. Maybe I'll join you. I'll go see you later.
Well, I will tell you, I was here last week for 2 games. I kept looking over my shoulders to see if you guys were up here.
No, yeah, but I'm still lost getting situated with basketball. But we do start our district. I know Coach Gonzalez said we don't start softball the actual season till January, but here in the district for the guys in high school, it's January 2nd. But tomorrow night, our basketball girls start district against Refugio. So I'm trying to keep all that on. I have to use the calendar now, Bernie.
Well, I will tell you for softball, the first day that softball girls can practice is January 9th. That's the first day they're allowed to have full practice. Scrimmages begin January 24th, and the season starts up January 16th. I know that because I'm a Tasso softball official. Baseball is 1 week later. Their first practice is the 16th.
Yeah, I noticed that there's a little bit of a delay, which helps us out a little bit.
Yeah.
But and I like the idea in softball and basketball. They play each other twice, once at home and once on the road.
Home and away.
But I'm going to be ready in about 3 minutes, Bernie. My good friend Bernie Sines. Thank you, Bernie.
Thank you.
Hey, go have fun, all right? 3 minutes remaining, and that was Bernie Sines. He's not. It seemed like he was going to be doing. Boy, do I feel ignorant. He wasn't in basketball officiating attire. He's in softball officiating attire. But I'm thinking, what's he doing over here? He's kind of hanging out a little bit till the game starts. I believe the first one is George West and Mathis at our softball field, but one of them was canceled, so therefore he's going to kind of hang out with us. Mr. Eloy. I'm going to try to get Eloy Rodriguez up here. He'll talk a little bit. I got a little time here. I can always go over the rosters. During the timeouts. But you're looking at right now, you're looking at number 1, Hope Gamble. Number 4 is Bentley Salinas. Number 10 is Ethan Rivas. Number 11, Riker Torres. Number 13 is Aiden Ray Gonzalez. Number 15, Diego Doherty. Number 20, Rogelio Hurtado. Number 23, Brody Nick. And number 25, Landon Lamb. And actually, over across tonight, it's either Coach Salinas, I see Coach Vic, and I see Coach Benya. And I have with me the man of the hour, a man I highly respect, Mr. Rodriguez. Come on over here. Hey, so he's officiating softball. I know I got only about a minute and a half left here, but I squeezed in a little bit of time with this great man representing us in the service and the Marines. Am I right, sir? And also our board member at Coastal Bend College. So what's the difference? I thought you were going to officiate the basketball here, Mr. Rodriguez. We're talking to a audience at ST Bobcat Nation.
Well, I used to do basketball. That was my best sport. But I was doing football, basketball, and then baseball. One time after basketball, I started doing a scrimmage in baseball, and I was already worn out. I need a break.
Basketball is a lot back and forth, right?
It's a lot back and
You know, I see some that don't run like that much, but I know you, and I know you're going to put 100% in, and so forth. But you were here with Mr. Sines, Bernie Sines. Y'all are ready to go. It's Winter League right now going on, or something, right?
Right, yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, we've got some basketball. I'm kind of trying to cover every level that we can. I do what I do, and I try my best. I know you do a great job out there in the football field, on the softball field, and wherever else you are, you always do.
You do too. You've been a great impact to Coastal Bend County Senator over the years. It's been a lot of years. So we truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And we got about 20 seconds left. Mr. Rodriguez, go enjoy your, call it strike. Give me a strike, an audio strike call right here.
Huh.
There you go.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Thank you, sir, Mr. Eloy Rodriguez here. And I'm bumping into things, but I don't have really anybody here right now. I'm all by myself. Refugio Sports Network has just gone live. You were introduced to our 7th grade A team here at the Dubo Special Events Center, and we're ready to rock and roll here. And I'm thank you for joining us at ST Bobcat Nation. You were watching the 7th grade A team warm up. You see Coach Vic, you see Coach Pena, and Coach Salinas, I heard, was out this week. Certainly wish him the best. Mr. Ashley over there taking stats. I need him next to me so I can. I need to come up with better techniques, kind of like my good friend from Refugio Sports Network. Always a valuable asset to me, and that's Mr. Ryan Linney. And so we're going to see in a little bit. We can go down the roster real quick for Three Rivers. Number 2 is Perez, only given last names. Number 4, Ruiz. Number 5, Kennard. Number 10, Vargas. Number 12, Rodriguez. Number 23, Moreno. Number 24, Brozig. And number 32 is Bowerman. Thank you for the coaches, and I didn't get all their names. And in a little while, I'll try to go get the 8th grade names for Three Rivers. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back and rock and roll, whether you're on your TV, whether you're on a laptop in a browser, or on your phone in an app. This is ST Bobcat Nation YouTube, and jumping will be number 15, Diego Doherty, and he'll be going up against number 23, Moreno. Looking at the starting lineup, number 10 out there along with Doherty is Rivas. Number 4 is Salinas. Number 25, Lamb. And number 1 over on the right side is Holt Gamble. Y'all will forgive me as I break myself into 7th grade basketball. Not that the game is different. It's just I got to get familiar with their names, and they sound familiar from football. And if you guys remember, they went pretty deep, 8-1-1 in 8-1-1, losing to Freer and tying Fremont on that last one. And a well-known Mr. Diego Doherty, who caught that tying touchdown, actually the touchdown, and then Mr. Matheson, Cooper Matheson, plunged in for the 2-point conversion. All right, looks like we're going to be waiting. There's Coach Jailing, Blackjack Jailing. How are you? Good to see you. You want to come talk on the All right, it's going to be Moreno jumping against Doherty. I'm excited, folks. And Coach Pena will be, I got to remember football terms, softball, baseball, basketball, so y'all forgive me if sometimes I mix them up. And I do it on purpose sometimes, guys. I don't want y'all to think I'm that unintelligent, which I probably am, but I do like to just have fun. I may call midfield instead of the half-court line. I'll call it an interception rather than a steal on purpose. There's Holt Gamble. Here we go, I think. 6-minute periods. Doherty and Moreno will tip it off. I guess maybe the officiating crew is like giving me a chance to memorize all their names. I think I got everybody now. Got on the near side, Rivas. Back ready to take. Back at the 3-point arc on the left is Salinas. Over on the far end by Coach Pena is Lamb. Doherty is at midcourt. And then there is Gamble, number 1. Again, earlier you heard from the softball officials, and the first game was canceled. I believe it was George West. I think they were waiting for Mathis to take on our Lady Cats in Winter League. I'm going to ask Eliza Garcia in a little bit to come talk a little bit about that a little bit more, maybe at halftime. We don't have too much time, but I will maybe have her come over. As a matter of fact, I'm going to gamble that it's going to take a few more seconds here. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to step away for just a little bit, and let's see when we get going here. All right, so I got Eliza Garcia to talk to me at the end of the first period. I don't want to push it and cause her to be late for the second one. And I think the one canceled was George West, and Mathis is coming up in a little bit. And the tip will go won by Doherty, and they'll hand it back to Salinas. He'll be playing the point. Three-pointer for Salinas. Up and in. The putback for Lamb. Landon Lamb on the putback. First bucket for Skidmore-Tynan. And now they're going to... Oh, and a steal. Skidmore-Tynan up. No good. Doherty up. No good. Salinas rebounds it, and he's fighting for it. They're going to jump it. It's going to be possession arrow. That was a steal by Ethan Rivas. So possession arrow, Three Rivers. Early, the rebound by Landon Lamb, a putback for the bucket. And here come the Three Rivers Bulldogs. And good defense by Rivas. There's going to be a lot of steals here tonight. There's Gamble. And it's going to be bogged down, and it's almost stolen by Lamb. And over, up, and no good. And it's going to go Skidmore-Tynan basketball. And inbounding it will be Holt Gamble. And he'll be in the backcourt with Salinas, who'll be the dribbler. The ball handler is Bentley Salinas. He took a long three a while ago, so I got a feeling we're going to see the threes. He picks up the dribble. Gamble with the shot. Up, no good. Rebound, Lamb. Kicks it back to three-pointer. No good. Salinas. Gamble for three. Oh! Up and no good. Rebound. Up and good. Diego Doherty on the rebound and putback. A lot of offensive rebounds for Skidmore-Tynan. And a steal. That looks like Rivas up and blocked. Good block there by number 2, Perez, recovering from that. And that's 2 steals already for number 2, Ethan Rivas. Rivas for 3, no good. And it's taken there by number 12. Taken right back. Landon Lamb drives up and no good. Hits the back of the rim. And there's going to be steps taken there by Three Rivers. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. 6-minute quarters, and it is 3:56 remaining. So just 2 minutes and 4 seconds in. Skidmore-Tynan up 4-0. Inbounding it, Rodriguez. Yeah, it's white ball. There we go. Kind of had it a little backwards there. Over to Rivas. 2-pointer for Rivas. Up, no good. Good for him there. And 30-second timeout for Three Rivers. So looking at the rosters one more time here, let's look at our visitors from Three Rivers. Number 2 is Perez. Number 4, Reese. Number 5, Kennard. Number 10, Vargas. Number 12, Rodriguez. Number 23, Moreno. Number 24 is Brozic. And number 32 is Bowerman. Over for our Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats, 7-18. We'll zoom in just a little closer. Number 1 is Holt Gamble. He's starting. Number 4, Bentley Salinas. Number 10 is Ethan Rivas. Number 11, Riker Torres. Number 13, Aiden J. Gonzalez. Number 15 is Diego Doherty. Number 20, Rogelio Hurtado. Number 23 is Brody Nick. And number 25, Landon Lamb, who's already got a bucket, a rebound, and a putback, as does Diego Doherty. Here comes Three Rivers. And they're led by point guard, number 4, Reese. Played very closely by Holt Gamble. Good little screen set by Reese. Shot up and no good. Salinas with the rebound. And he has no problem taking it away. Hits it over to Landon Lamb. Now Landon Lamb at the three-point line. Hits it back to Salinas. Ethan Rivas drives. Back over to Salinas. Holt Gamble for three. And the rebound taken down by Rodriguez. Here comes Three Rivers. So far not on the board yet. And if you're not on the board, it's Skidmore-Tynan basketball. 2:59 remaining, first period. They're going to go keep it right here. It is Three Rivers basketball. Up and no good. Rebound by Rodriguez. That's Moreno, actually. Up and good. That's number 12 is Rodriguez. First bucket for Three Rivers. Here comes the 7th grade A team for Skidmore-Tynan, and Rivas over to Landon Lamb. And that looks like Moreno with the ball. Good work by Moreno. Looked like a little bit of traveling, but they're not calling it. And inside the paint to Rodriguez. Over to Moreno, up and no good. And causing a miss. I think they're going the other way. Moreno inbounds it. Oh, and it's stole back up and no good. And it is Skidmore-Tynan basketball. 2:12 remaining, first period. Inbounding is Holt Gamble. And we'll set it all up here for the Bobcats. 7A action. Nice movement. Nice movement into Doherty. Rebound up. That is Rivas trying to get. They're going to call a violation on Skidmore-Tynan. 4-2. 1:49 remaining, first period. Back comes Three Rivers and the point, Reese. Going the other way. Turnover. Holt Gamble with a little excitement there. Showing a little enthusiasm. Always good to see. So again, Gamble and Salinas. And in there right now, Doherty in the middle. Along with Landon Lamb in the paint. And out on the left wing is Ethan Rivas. Lamb drives in with a nice little move. Back over to Rivas. Thought about the three. Lamb drives. Rivas for three, no good. And rebounded Salinas, up and no good. And taken there. Oh, and taken right back by Bentley Salinas, who drives. They're going to call steps. Traveling. A minute remaining in the first period. Skidmore-Tynan 4-2. Here's Pettis. But defense by Rivas. And they're going to call a foul. And that will be the first team foul. The periods are pretty quick here. You normally don't get into the bonus. If in fact there is one. But inbounding it will be Moreno for Three Rivers. Under a minute to play, first period. And over, that's backcourt. Backcourt violation. It's okay if you throw it to the backcourt initially, but you can't get it in the front court and then go to the backcourt. So Skidmore-Tynan has had Salinas, Gamble, Rivas, Doherty, and Lamb. The drive by Salinas. Gamble for three, no good, and get a free. Inside, nice, in and out. Doherty had the rebound, kicks it back. 2-pointer for Gamble, up, no good. Rebound, up and good. Doherty. Diego Doherty with the second rebound and a putback. The other one went to Landon Lamb. They're going to call steps, double dribble. 15 seconds remaining here in the first period. Oh, my initial, I'll save my assessment till the end of the first period, but I maybe do that at halftime. I think I'm going to have Eliza Garcia come over and talk a little bit about the Winter League. And thinking about the three. Rivas back over to Salinas. Drives over to Gamble for three. No good. And a good try. And that's the way the first will end. Skidmore-Tynan 6. Three Rivers 2. We go to the second. I'm going to see if I can get Eliza Garcia. Hey, Eliza.
Hello.
Get close here. I'll leave it out right now. We're at into the first period. Man, these guys are athletic.
Oh yeah, our team was really
They're
good.
amazing. All right, so we got a little time. Even if they're playing, we're going to keep talking for about. We'll go to maybe the 4-minute mark. Okay, we'll get a 2-minute slide here for you. Okay. So I have Eliza Garcia, and on what day was it? Where are we today? We are on Monday. It was last Friday. She and her teammates stopped me to talk about softball, and I'm over here talking with softball officials, and the season doesn't start till January, but the Winter League is going on right now, right,
yes, sir.
Eliza? So tell us about that, and there was a canceled game thus far today, and who were the two teams you were playing? Let you tell our audience.
So our first team was originally going to be George West, but they did not have enough girls, and usually they ask Three Rivers to help out, but I guess Three Rivers couldn't today. So our second game is against Mathis, and last Thursday was pretty good. It was a little nerve-wracking, especially since we haven't played softball in a while. It was good to get back into the groove of things. It's very nerve-wracking, like I said. But today we played at 6:45 against Mathis.
So we've got about an hour. In about an hour, you're going to go out there and take on Mathis. Now, let me ask you this question as we start the second period. We'll let the action speak for itself here. And Skidmore-Tynan, we do have number 23 in now. That is Brody Nick. So we're going to leave it right here. So, Eliza, tell me, are some of the players on the Winter League, are most of those players going during the regular season? Or
Yes, sir.
In Skidmore-Tynan's case, everyone in the Winter League. Oh, and a steal by Bentley Salinas. Up and good. Bentley Salinas. So is 100% of the Lady Cats in the Winter League, are they going to be returning for January, I guess I should say?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Now, I know that, what position are you playing?
As of right now, I am a catcher.
You're the catcher, okay. And I think it's probably too soon to have Jolie Man out there right now at this particular point, right?
Yes, sir. She's still in the healing process. She
Yeah.
should be back towards the end of January.
So can you give us, I know you don't give me exact dates, but can you give the Winter League three-pointer? No good. The Winter League is going to go until what day? Or, we got a game today, but...
I believe today's our last day for the Winter League, and then we have a tournament January 3rd.
January 3rd, a tournament, okay. And is that... but that's now moving on into the regular season and all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Anything exciting you want to share about the softball team coming up for our fans? Because I will be there. I don't really miss too many of the games that y'all are playing in. Anything exciting that you want to share with us?
I'm just really looking forward to the season. I'm really excited to help out freshmen, newcomers, and just like I said, I'm looking forward to the season, and I'm very excited.
That's awesome. So, folks, again, and of course we have coaches, Coach Gonzalez, we have Coach Duran, and we have Coach, was it West?
Yes, sir.
And so we've got those coaches, a wonderful, wonderful leadership from them. And, of course, everybody's anticipating the full recovery for Jolie Mann, who's already going over to A&M Kingsville when she graduates. She's already signed her letter of intent. And we can look forward to seeing Eliza Garcia behind the plate. And also the batting, too. I mean, you're going to get to swing away, too, you know.
Sir.
And so that's fun. Which one do you prefer? Do you like being back there, or do you prefer batting more?
I believe, I don't know, it's pretty equal. I like batting, and then I also like catching, but I would probably have to say catching right now.
Behind the plate, yeah. And it's such a, I'm going to say tense. It's not for you, for anybody else in that group, but, trying to keep the ball in front of you, right? Because, knowing that pitch is coming at like a high speed, because you don't have just a regular pitcher on the mound most of the time. You're going to have a Jolie Mann who's going to bring them smoking, aren't they? They're going to come pretty fast and so forth. So anyway, you heard it here. The Winter League will give you updates. I would try to stop by a little later, depending upon the basketball time slot, to go catch a little bit of the Winter League that Eliza Garcia was talking about. Otherwise, Eliza, thank you for joining us, and I can't wait to see you all in action during softball season in January. So go Lady Cats. Eliza Garcia. Thanks, Eliza.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
4:17 remaining. 8-2. We've had a few substitutions. Salinas up and no good. Rebounded by Bentley Salinas. Over to, we're gonna get the new players in just a little bit. Salinas for a 2-pointer, no good. And we've got in there Riker Torres, number 23. I mentioned him earlier, Brody Nick. Number 13 is Aiden Ray Gonzalez. And I believe, and number 20 in there is Rogelio Hurtado. A steal by Bentley Salinas. Up and in and out. And rebounded by Hurtado, number 20. Shot up by Gonzalez, no good. And it's ripped down by Moreno. 8-2, 3:24 remaining in the second period. You were hearing from Eliza Garcia from the Winter League, talking a little bit about some of the softball action and her catching position, and also it's going to be exciting to see her out there. So here we go, folks. We've got Nick Hurtado, Gonzalez, Salinas, and number 11, and that's Torres. 3-pointer for Torres, no good. Torres for 3, no good. And a rebound, ripped down. Gonzalez up and good. Aiden Ray Gonzalez with the putback. Good effort there by Hurtado, number 20. And a steal by Salinas. Up over Gonzalez, deja vu, no. And the rebound by Moreno. And a nice outlet pass. He's going to call a foul before. And it'll be called on number 11, Riker Torres. Took some steps, but they called a foul before that. See Three Rivers in there with Bowerman, Perez, Kennard, Rodriguez, and Moreno. And, right through the legs. Skidmore-Tynan basketball, 2:31. The ball through the hands and taken there by Kennard. And they're going to call a double dribble. Skidmore-Tynan, 2:19 remaining, second period. 10-2. It was a 6-2 first period. And I apologize for some of the tapping. It's the vibration. Fans bounce their feet. sometimes not due to participation. They're just hyper people, especially the kids. Three-pointer up, no good. The ball will go out. Effort by Brody Nick. Falls just short. 2 minutes, 3 seconds remaining. And a steal. Bentley Salinas over Brody Nick. Brody Nick, good driving. Three-pointer up, no good. And almost a rebound. And it's going to stay right here. Skidmore-Tynan, good effort by Hurtado. Rogelio Hurtado. Under 2 minutes to play. Salinas on the drive. Up and no good. Moreno with the rebound. Moreno doing a good job for Three Rivers inside the paint on the rebound on the boards and setting a nice screen, but Salinas, not too many. That's going to be a turnover. Skidmore-Tynan basketball with 1:29. Inbounding it. Brody Nick, Bentley Salinas. And in the paint right now is Rogelio Hurtado, along with Aiden Ray Gonzalez. And out on the right wing is Riker Torres. Inside to Gonzalez. Swings it over to Salinas. Torres thinks about it. Gonzalez, no good. Offensive rebound, up and good. Rogelio Hurtado. Doing a good job in there. Look at that defense by Bentley Salinas. They're going to call an over. Double dribble. Let's go the other way. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Under a minute to play. Here in the second period. Or the first half, I should say. And it'll be Brody Nick. And let's see if they keep it to the end. I don't think the way these guys are playing and their athleticism, you're going to see them a few times. Nick for three, no good, and it's going to go the other way. Three Rivers, 47 seconds. I'm going to have to try to adjust my tripod. Some little kids over here bouncing. And a steal by Salinas, up and good. Bentley Salinas. And another steal. This is Rogelio Hurtado. The ball is kicked, taken there by Three Rivers. And there's Bentley Salinas real quick on the attack, along with Hurtado and Brody Nick. And a steal by Gonzalez, not quite. Little wipeout, 14-2. We got good connection. It's just the stands are a little wobbly right now. I don't know. These are not the greatest stands. They don't make them like they used to, concrete. No good. Oh, it's in. A nice shot. That was number 12, Rodriguez. That one had a friendly bounce. Two seconds. Three-pointer up and no good. Good effort by Bentley Salinas. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will end the first half here in Skidmore-Tynan. 14-4 Bobcats leading the Bulldogs. We're going to leave it right here till about the 1 minute mark, and I'll come back to get ourselves situated. Still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we've got right now the 8th grade A team warming up for the next game, but we've got 12 minutes, 2 6-minute periods of 7th grade A action before we bring you 8th grade. And then we'll have a third, which is going to be the inter squad 7B versus 8B inter squad, Skidmore-Tynan versus Skidmore-Tynan. And we'll bring that to you as the finale. But I'm getting myself used to some of the players out there on the on the court. So we got about a minute to go here. 14-4, Skidmore-Tynan leading. And while I don't have the I don't have any stats to make excuses, but the 7th grade A team really right now showing such impressive work. Number 4, Bentley Salinas, and also number 1, Holt Gamble. You've got Diego Doherty inside with the rebounding and the putback, as well as Landon Lamb. So the 5 starters doing a fantastic job. And I love interviewing, and I'm trying to pick. I'm going to add a little bit to my list in a little bit, if time permits. I'm pretty sure the 7th grade will want to probably get out of their uniforms. But here comes the buzzer. And making it onto the court for Skidmore-Tynan, number 1, Holt Gamble, number 4, Bentley Salinas, number 25, Landon Lamb, number 10, Ethan Rivas, and number 15, Diego Doherty. Yeah, there's no jump anymore. Skidmore-Tynan won they're going to, I guess. They won. No, they're not. They won the tip. Diego Doherty won the tip. And the fans are saying you're going that way. Players already kind of knew that already. But inbounding for Three Rivers will be the busy man thus far, and that is Moreno. Now Skidmore-Tynan will be shooting at the left basket. And Riva, they're going to carry out up and over. Violation is going to be purple, white basketball. That'll be Gamble inbounding to Salinas. Good reaction there after cutting up the court. There's Rivas. And it's going to stay right here. Good effort by Vargas. But Skidmore-Tynan retains the offensive possession. Just underway. Rivas thinks about it. Diego Doherty with the dribble and a steal by Vargas. And it's going to be traveling. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Everything's kind of happening on the left side of the court right now to the approval of Skidmore-Tynan and the fans. Could you not jump so much? Lamb at the three-point line. Back over to Rivas, who drives the lane. Up and no good. Rebound taken there by Pettis. And here come Three Rivers. Salinas tries to cut him at the path. And good defense by Salinas, and Gamble taken away by Bentley Salinas, going up the lane, up and good, no good. Doherty with the rebound and the putback. Diego Doherty. He's done He's kind of living in the paint there with those offensive rebounds. And they have to move. He stepped on the line. And back of his foot on the line, out of bounds. It is Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Here come the Bobcats. Salinas over to Gamble. Gamble thinks about the three. Rivas, closely guarded there by number 4, is Reese. Lamb with a nice move inside. Doherty up and good. Diego Doherty. And now Rivas will meet the dribbler Perez right there. Little screen set by Moreno. But there's Doherty cutting him off. Nowhere to go. There's Doherty still driving. And taken away by Moreno. No, actually, that was Rodriguez. They're going to call traveling. It'll be red ball, Three Rivers. .324 remaining, third period. Skidmore-Tynan with a comfortable lead. This is the 7th grade A team. Oh, look at that defense. Doherty in there, Lamb in there, and a bucket goes in for Rodriguez. Got out of that mess and a good bucket. Some good offense there by Rodriguez of Three Rivers. These stands, you just touch them and they makes my camera go all over the place. Can't really blame the fans. Inside to Doherty. Dribbles in there. Look at Doherty up there. He is fouled. Diego Doherty by 23. That's Moreno. And that's going to send Diego Doherty to the free throw line. Trying to increase this lead. 2:39 remaining, third period. Doherty to shoot 2. Nothing but net. In come a few players. Number 11, Torres. In comes Aiden Ray Gonzalez, Brody Nick, and soon Rogelio Hurtado. You got talent on the court and off the court due to Skidmore-Tynan 7th grade. Good. 20-6. In comes Rogelio Hurtado. In for Diego Doherty. Here comes Three Rivers. 2:35, third period. They're going to call traveling. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. The athleticism showing not only on the football field, but with Skidmore-Tynan here at basketball. They're going to call inside the key was Rogelio. They'll call him 3 seconds. Inside the paint is what I call it in the key. Can't stay in there for too long. Can't camp out there for sure. Oh, and a nice pass to Moreno. No good. Hurtado with the rebound. Got to be careful. Oh, good dribbling. Hands it over to Salinas. On the line, it's no good, but rebound. Aiden Ray Gonzalez. Salinas thought about the 3. Salinas drives. The drive. Salinas for 3. No good. Hit the top of the backboard. A little too much power there. 1:34 remaining. here in the third period. Moreno inbounds in. Kennard, Brozic, and Bowerman for Three Rivers. And leading the point is Kennard, number 5, joining Moreno in the 3 that I mentioned. That just came into the game. Shot is up, no good. And it'll be out. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. And bounding Brody Nick. I don't know if Bentley Salinas has come out of the game yet. I don't think he wants to. He's orchestrating, running the offense beautifully. Gonzalez for 3, no. And rebound goes to Rodriguez. And he'll take it across the court himself. Guarded there by Salinas. The drive by Moreno, stolen by Salinas. Keep it right here as they're going to say out. It is Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Nick over to Salinas, and we'll set it up one more time. Here, perhaps the last possession. Over there at the top of the key is Torres. Salinas drives. Little runner is good. Bentley Salinas. .25 seconds. Salinas picks it up, driving in for the layup, up and no good. He gets his own rebound, sends it over to Brody Nick. A block, taken right back by Brody Nick. Hurtado. Salinas up and no good. Up and no good, up and no good. Couldn't get the ball off, 22-6, and that's the way the third period will end here. We'll move to the fourth. Skidmore-Tynan 22, Three Rivers 6. We're watching 7th grade A-team action here at the Dubo Special Event Center in Skidmore-Tynan. 6-minute quarters. We got 1 to go. And at 22-6, Skidmore-Tynan comfortably ahead. This is the first of 3. The second tonight will be the 8th grade team, and then Skidmore-Tynan and Three Rivers, and then we'll have an inter-squad game as well. So I'll call it a triple header, but we'll stop the stream each time to get situated for the next one. That way you can go watch the one you want to watch. Looking ahead, by the way, we'll talk a little more about it as we proceed toward the end, but I'm not sure which game you're watching, whether you're watching 1, 2, or all 3. But tomorrow night, the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats, JV and varsity right here, and they will launch district action against Refugio and the Lady Cats. District begins tomorrow, December 16th, 2025, here at the Dubo Special Event Center. Now, Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats, JV and varsity, will head to Corpus Christi to take on the School of Science and Technology. And they will be in Corpus Christi. And I believe it's JV and varsity on that one too, but we do have JV and varsity Lady Cats basketball district opener. And they're doing very well, a 12-4 record. And over on the other side with JV, 9-2, I believe. So both doing very well. Good passing. Lamb for 3, no good. Taken there by Rodriguez. And guarded there by number 1, Hope Gamble. Good driving. And that's a up and down. That'll be a travel. 5:40 remaining. In there right now to start the fourth period is Holt Gamble, Ethan Rivas, Riker Torres, Landon Lamb, and Diego Doherty. As Rivas driving, stolen by Three Rivers and Kennard. Kennard picks it up, blocked by Diego Doherty. Doherty now over on the left side, up and good. Riker Torres. Well done. And good defense by Holt Gamble. And taken there by Diego Doherty. It was tapped his direction by Rivas. Now Doherty's up and no good. Rebound, Rivas. Now it's going to be a scramble. Lamb up, no good. Now they're fighting for it. It looks like it's Rodriguez. Rodriguez brings it down 24-6. 4:40 remaining. Moreno bringing the ball up. And that's going to be a travel. Double dribble. Go the other way. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. 4:30 remaining. And back in comes Brody Nick. Aiden Ray Gonzalez. Rogelio Hurtado. And Bentley Salinas wants to come back in. So Coach Pena, I know we don't have Coach Salinas here. I believe he's off for a few days or gone somewhere. I don't want to, I'm sure he's a busy man. See him working hard all the time. So Coach Salinas, I haven't seen him in the house, but I'm sure Coach Pena, he's working every combination there is here. The drive by Salinas, up and no good. Salinas with the rebound, and right there for Brody Nick. The drive by Landon Lamb. Salinas, two-pointer, up, no good. It goes over the top. I think he's putting a little bit of shoulder into that one. It'll come, and boy will it come. And with the speed he's got, that one looked like it popped a thumb right there. Kennard. It's going to be steps taken. 3:55 remaining. Skidmore-Tynan basketball, 24-6. And Brody Nick. Like the communication they're having out there. Landon Lamb drives with a nice little move. And stolen by Moreno. Moreno playing a great game tonight, forced 3 Rivers. He drives. And Bentley Salinas won't let him get through. Look at that defense. 3-pointer up and no good, and going the other way. In for 2, 4, and 10, Perez, Reese, and Vargas coming in for 3 Rivers. And I'm not sure if we've got any. Now everybody stays the same for Skidmore-Tynan, including the lead man there at the point. Bentley Salinas. Lamb drives. Lamb's got a good first move. Oh, and a nice drive there by Salinas. Landon Lamb. Salinas is there for the recovery. Salinas up, back over. Oh, and a steal, and that is Moreno. Moreno all over the place tonight. But it's taken right back. And now it's taken right back by Rodriguez. Over to Moreno. Short-range shot, no good. Rebound in Hurtado. And it's a 2-on-3, and it's taken by Vargas. And now it's Rodriguez driving. A little bit of sloppy play right now. Mixed in with good defense. No good. I got some couple of boys that are probably 30 pounds, but they're walking around like they're a lot heavier. Number 1 back in, Holt Gamble. And in the backcourt, Ethan Rivas. Oh, and a steal. Now he's going to slow it down. That's a double dribble. Double dribble. 2:20 remaining, 4th period. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Thank you for joining ST Bobcat Nation. Never introduced myself. My name is Amador. Commodore without the C. Ramirez. Doherty takes it. Gonzalez. Over to Torres. Back over to Rivas. We'll slow it down there. Oh, and a nice entry pass. Almost. But but stolen by the Three Rivers Bulldogs. Now you got Perez on the left side. Shot up, no good. And here comes Riker Torres, and it's intercepted by Vargas. And good defense. It'll stay right here, but stopping the transition was Diego Doherty. Now in come Salinas, Hurtado, Brody Nick, and Landon Lamb. Make sure I got 23. 23's been busy tonight, let me tell you that. Stolen by Holt Gamble. They're going to call steps. Traveling. 1:33 remaining. 24-6, like a football game here. 4 touchdowns to 1. That's what we've got right now. Inbounding will be Moreno. Boy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having a blast here. This is good basketball. Up and no good. Keep it right here. Good effort by Nick on that one. Oh, and a good entry pass, but he dropped it. And now into Moreno and Salinas with the jump ball with Moreno. It'll be right here. 1:16 remaining, fourth period. Got 5 seconds. Oh, and a nice little. That was Vargas with the great little shot there in the entry pass. Three-pointer Gamble, and it was just a little up and no good. That was Hurtado. Rebound Salinas. Gamble. Lamb drives up, and it is blocked by Vargas. Good move by Landon Lamb. He's got a cool first step. Inbounding is Holt Gamble. We'll get it over to Salinas. Keep it right here. 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. The 8th grade getting themselves ready in the background. We're going to end the stream and pick up on the 8th grade when this one comes to a conclusion. Over to Salinas. Wrestling it is Vargas. It'll be what they call. Yeah, it's possession arrow goes Skidmore-Tynan on the possession arrow. Only 2 free throws shot tonight. 2 for 2, and that was Diego Doherty. Oh, look at that. He gets out of it. And said, Brody Nick taken there by Holt Gamble. Good dribbling by Gamble. Brody Nick drives inside. Into Hurtado. Up and good. Well done. It's a Globetrotter style right there. And a steal by Bentley Salinas. And a layup is up and good. And 5 seconds remaining. And that'll do it, folks. Oh my gosh, this is a guy that's 10 pounds and he's making a lot of havoc on my camera. The little ones are the tougher ones, heavy feet. 28-8 is the final here, and I'm going to take a snippet on my phone real quick before I lose my score. And we'll end it right there. We'll see about interviews. Maybe I can get a few to come up here before the game, and it'll be before the 8th grade game. But nonetheless, the final 28-8. Skidmore-Tynan 7th grade 18 defeating the Three Rivers 7th grade 18, 28-8 here at Skidmore-Tynan at the Dubo Special Events Center. My name is Amador Ramirez. Thank you for watching ST Bobcat Nation. Have yourself a good night and God bless.